I'm excited today. We are going to be jumping in to Witch Hat Atelier. I think that's how to pronounce it. I'm not sure. I've never actually looked it up. I've just looked at the title and thought that looks like it's pronounced Atelier, but I don't know that for sure. I'm also currently taking a pill out because I just realized I haven't taken my my Ravaprazole today, and so I will quickly do that while doing this intro. Yeah, anyway, really excited to jump into this. I've been looking forward to this show for a while. I've never read the manga. I've never even seen, like, I don't even really know what this show's about. I know it's about, you know, witches slash wizarding people slash magic users. But other than that, like, I don't know what I think it's kind of about a magic school type deal. But I don't really know beyond that, because it could be like, generally a show like this will have like, oh, the main character is a you know, like Itchy the Witch, for example, is something that I do read. I read the manga Itchy the Witch. I love that manga. And the gimmick of that is that like every witch in the world is a girl, except Itchy the Witch is a guy who somehow is still able to do the stuff that the female witches can do, right? So that's like the gimmick of that series. So like, does this one have one? You know, is the main character different in some way? I don't know. But I've always thought that the art for this series, for the manga, looked awesome, and I've heard great things about like the writing of this series. It seems like it would be an incredible series. So I really want to check it out. And so I've been waiting and waiting. I avoided reading the manga all this time because I wanted to get my first experience with the anime. I knew there was an anime coming out. The screenshots and stuff I've seen, like just in passing, scrolling past stuff, have looked incredible. Let's see if the show like sort of lives up to that. And also, I'm going to be watching the dub today. I talked about this in yesterday's video of Demons of the Shadow Realm, which is also a great show, by the way. Go check that out. But I talked about this, that like, you know, generally I do like a 50-50 dub and sub. Like whatever I'm watching on the channel, I do like 50-50 dubs and subs. And it is kind of like that now. I mean, for subs, we're doing One Piece right now. We're doing ReZero. We're doing Akane Banashi. And then subs, we're doing Demons of the Shadow Realm and Witch Hat Atelier and MHA Vigilantes. But there's like there's a bit more dubs right now because we're doing also Naruto and Bungo Stray Dogs as like our catch-up shows, and I'm watching both of those in dub. So like, I'm doing a bit more dubs than that right now than I normally do. But like, it's because as a dub fan, like I love both subs and dubs, but you know, because of that, I'm a big dub fan. And we're feasting right now in dubs, and this dub was the one I was most excited for out of all the ones that I saw, right? Because this one, like what I saw from it, like I saw the cast was great. It was a lot of actors that I really like, and I believe, who was the one directing it? Hang on, let me just go back and check, because I remember the director was good as well. Yeah, directed by Emily Fajardo, that's right, and like, I remember her being a great director as well. But like, you know, we've got like Anjali, I never know how to pronounce her last name, but let me try it. Anjali Kunapaneni, I imagine is how you pronounce it, is the main character here. I also love Maddie Morris and Sarah Wiedenheft, and Bryn April. Like, there's so many people that I really, really love in this. But like, honestly, especially Maddie Morris. Like, Maddie Morris to me is like, she instantly makes a dub like 10 times better to me. So yeah, I'm really, really excited to jump into this show and into this dub. I think they dropped 2 episodes today. So yeah, we're kind of feasting. I mean, I didn't really schedule around 2 episodes. I scheduled around 1 episode, but I'll do it. I'll figure it out. It's fine. They're giving me more content, so I'll take it. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to jumping into this. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I've got lots of shows you can check out on this channel. I'm doing Naruto reactions right now. Please go and check them out, because I've only recently started Naruto, and the reactions are a lot of fun. Let's jump into this. Witch Hat Atelier, episodes 1 and 2. Here we go.
Is an athlete from the moment they're born? Astronauts or pop stars?
Oh, look at this
You don't
animation.
know what you'll be. Is it the same for witches?
Whoa, look at that. That's so creative. You just bring a pot of water to the water? Aw, what a cute design. Here, you're pouring the water in the water. What's in the water? Is it holy water? Oh, it's like soap type stuff, is it? Like this is just cleaning your clothes? Maybe?
I'm making a big mess, aren't I? Sorry, I'm almost done.
Aw.
Don't worry, it'll go back to normal. This spring.
Whoa! Oh, it just cleans itself? That's sick. The animal's like, I don't fucking trust it.
I'll never get tired of it.
She's got a really cute design. I think it's like her eyes are drawn really well. Yeah.
The world around us is but how it works is a bit of a mystery.
The magic that
The
started
only ones who
everything.
can cast spells. All we ordinary people can do is sit back and
Okay.
enjoy the results.
So you're an ordinary
We can never
person,
use magic ourselves.
and you want to know if you can become a witch. That's what the
Wish I had been
opening
born a
monologue
witch.
is. So it's kind of like Itchy the Witch in that regard, then. Except it's not a gender thing, it's just a if you're born with a
Shades of
thing.
white become now a cloak of flight.
What was that? Oh my god, Santa Claus! Santa! Look at this shot! And the music!
This is carriage.
Oh,
I've never seen one land. I can't wait.
this show is gorgeous. Look at this animation.
Mom, where are you? Mom?
Oh, hello. You look like you're from the
I'm
academy
sorry.
or whatever.
I didn't know you were there.
It's quite all right. It was my own fault. A poor place to stand.
I like his accent.
Imagine. I have to say it was
It must have
well
been
worth
them.
the trip, even
They
if the
came in the
stereos-
Pegasus carriage.
No, I'm not with them.
Me, but you perhaps. I'll be right with you. Coco, I could use your help.
Coco.
What can we
Easy
do
name
for
to
you,
remember.
sir?
I was looking for some smoke-colored fab, but I can come again.
I could cut it for you if you like.
Aw,
Will you now?
he seems like a nice
You're in good
guy.
hands with her. We've talked about this. No meddling with a customer's property.
Only
Aw,
look, I promise.
she just wants to look at it.
Talking about how I want to be a witch all the time. Please.
Oh,
All right, fine, but only after you've finished.
Thank you.
well, what if they leave by then?
Oh, here they are.
I'll be right back.
Oh my god, I love Coco. It's so quick. We're like 2 minutes into the episode. Is she vibing it? What's happening? Is she not measuring? Damn. Is he seeing her potential?
Excellent focus and steady hands.
Hmm.
I had no idea this village possessed such a skilled artisan.
Aww.
This is real magic.
Aww. What a cute thing to say.
Mysterious and priceless and wonderfully shiny and sparkly and unbelievably beautiful. It's just so precious. More precious than I can say.
Why is that? Tell me.
I'm kind of obsessed with his voice. It's great.
When I was little, my mother took me
Whoa!
to a festival at the castle. I met a witch wearing a mask.
Oh, this is so... This episode's directed in such a creative way. I love it.
There, child. Would you like to buy a magic picture book?
Magic picture book.
I thought you wanted to get some roasted strawberries.
I did.
No, this is better. You should be happy.
I found it.
Yes, so you told me once already.
And now
Roasted
I
strawberries
have
would be
to
gone in a
pick the book,
second.
And I want
It's getting late, Coco. We should
Okay.
start heading home.
Seems like her mother is
Mommy!
nice and supportive. She just
Grow up.
sometimes gets
I wanna
grumpy.
become a witch and be friends. Just you wait.
You can't.
Why
You're not a witch.
Let's go home.
But look, the ground shines wherever I step.
Aww. It stopped shining. That's so sad. Look how disappointed she looked.
It's been my dream to become a witch.
Aww.
Oh, my.
Oh,
Coco?
what happened?
Settle down. Steady, steady.
What the fuck?
It just suddenly fell apart. No, it didn't, liar. It fell because you crawled underneath it.
How dare me? What can we do?
Pardon me,
He's gonna do something.
and the damage doesn't appear to be serious.
Yeah, maybe you just flip
And
it back
who
up.
are you?
Allow me to cap off my attire.
Mm-hmm. Give me your name. Oh, he's putting on the witch hat.
Qifrey the Witch. At
Qifrey?
your service, madam.
I think it's spelled with a Q. I think I remember seeing that name in the description or something. Qifrey.
I'll simply need to reapply the spell to the floorboard of the carriage.
Your help is
Ah.
appreciated.
And happily given. However, this work...
And happily given.
Coco?
What? We would, Mom, wouldn't we? Very moment a spell is cast.
Look at these such creative uses of the flip out book, pop up book.
No one must come in under any circumstances.
Is this a trick? Is he trying to get her to look in out of curiosity?
Much to hope. Only witches know the secret. The secret.
What if they do select witches? What if the whole like being born a witch is a lie?
We go.
Almost fell.
What do you two think
Hey.
you're doing?
She got us. She doesn't matter. We're fine.
She doesn't matter. Fuck off.
Keep your voice down.
Out of the way.
It's covered.
Talk about disappointing. What a letdown.
Nice job, idiots. Make the curtains into flyaway curtains or whatever. Oh, yeah, that thing, the cloth. Oh, she's going in through the roof.
I shouldn't.
But I'm so curious.
I shouldn't.
Okay, what's he doing? He's using a pen. Okay, he's drawing the magic circle, I imagine. Wow, he's so smooth.
Magic. With a pen?
That's cool.
Was it actually?
Oh.
Witches don't cast spells. They draw them.
Wow, cool.
All finished it?
Uh-oh. You gotta be at the front. Rush! She's exhausted because she ran all the way there.
Oh, are you done?
She's so dirty.
You know, I was starting to worry there for a moment. Well, you're in love with magic.
Coco saved the
You
day.
have been ever since you were little. So I thought you might ask to leave home and go off with that witch.
Aww.
I already lost your father to illness.
Oh.
If I had to face losing you too, I don't know what I'd do.
Well, no, that is a heavy
I
weight.
will, Mom. Promise I won't ever leave you all alone.
Well, that makes me sad because I think the show she's gonna leave her. Because, like, surely this show is gonna take place in, like, an academy or whatever. So she is gonna leave her. But they put that line in there to make me feel bad about it. Oh.
Sweet dreams.
You too.
Oh. I feel like the mum's very well written. Where she's, like, not just pure perfect mum,
I had to leave home and go off with that witch.
but she's still very loving, you know? Loving, but still, like, nags her a little bit. Yeah, it's a pen. Pull off the cap. Yeah! Oh my god.
The patterns in the picture book.
You gotta draw those
The free
patterns.
one that came with it. This is a
Do
magic
you,
pen.
do you have ink? Oh, the ink's up there. Ah. That's cool.
Forgive me, Mom.
What a cool
I
design.
won't go anywhere, but
Surely they're selling these
I have to
pens.
try it.
Oh, and she's really good at drawing stuff because she's got like a steady hand. Aww. Not quite right, but... Does it work a little bit?
Nothing happened.
Or does that magic only work if you do it perfectly?
So it wouldn't be that.
Oh, wait. Did you not fill it? You didn't fill in the line properly. It's gonna fill in the line. Oh, shit. Oh.
Sparkled! That must mean it worked! I can't believe it! I used magic! I used actual magic! Biggest
This is such a gorgeous show, man. Whoa! That one's a dangerous one to use. It's a huge fireball. Oh, he did that.
Curious.
fire spell!
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. Bigger ones are more powerful than smaller ones. And neatly drawn ones last longer than sloppy ones.
Cool.
I know.
Whoa, that one's fucking complicated. Oh, you're gonna trace it?
When I trace the drawing rather than copy it,
Does it still work properly when you trace it? Surely, right? Uh-oh. Or does it not? Is that, like, forbidden?
done.
Is that taboo? Oh, shit. Oh, shit! Oh my god! He just sensed that she was doing the wrong thing. That's so cool. And this music is incredible!
Tell me, Coco, what spell did you draw?
Oh my god. Holy shit! Get out of there! Oh my god! Is this why she can leave home? Because her mother will be dead?
Hold still! I don't want to drop you!
Oh.
No!
Oh. Jeez. Oh. God damn.
Of course you didn't. It was all kept a secret to prevent tragedies like this.
That makes sense.
Especially, that's all one needs for magic to be used. Concealing, and now that you know the truth, you must have your memories erased.
Oh.
But I can remember all those drawings by heart. And if all those memories are lost,
Oh.
then my mom.
This girl's memories are my only chance to track them down. And you recall the page you copied.
If we can find the one that hurt my mom, do you think there's something you can do for her?
There is a chance.
Oh my god. So it's about saving her mum.
Please don't erase my memories.
The animations.
Will you keep us? And so, you must join those trusted with the secret. That is... Coco, from now on,
You're a witch.
we'll be a witch.
Well, that was her dream, so that's great. Maybe it's good her mum basically almost died. Blessing in disguise. Holy shit! There's still a whole other episode we're gonna watch. My god! Oh, wait, is there still more? Oh, it's just what the next thing is. We're moving right along to the next episode. I'll do the discussion after episode 2.
I took the liberty of hailing us a Pegasus carriage. Huh? You must be chilly flying so high in your bedclothes. Oh, look there. Our destination.
Man, he's so sweet. Oh.
That is my atelier.
Your atelier.
A place of study.
It is pronounced atelier. Oh, an OP? Oh. Gorgeous. Ooh. Oh, this is fucking gorgeous. Holy shit. This feels like a Megami Ishitani kind of opening, which is the biggest compliment I can give it. Oh, it's an Eve song. Yeah, of course. Aww. Whoa. Fucking gorgeous. Oh my god, everything about this show is knocking it out of the park.
I planted guardbriar seeds all around it.
Okay.
They'll grow quickly, and as they do, they'll form a protective barrier.
Okay,
A
good.
spell that... Coco.
Man, she's probably racked with guilt right now.
What's the matter?
I promised my mother that I would never.
Oh, you would never leave her.
And now
Oh, dear.
Oh, God.
Please, don't blame yourself.
Jesus, man.
Let your tears fall behind you, and look forward.
Oh my god.
As of today, this
Jeez.
shall be your home.
You just stick your face in it?
How could I forget?
water isn't usually so round and floaty, though. Mr. Qifrey?
No, just stick your face in it. It's probably fine.
Touching magic, I know nothing about it now.
Oh, that's
Don't be
true.
scary. As spells go, that one's pretty simple. I can tell you all about it if you want me to.
Who are you? Is that...
It's a kind of magic that takes moisture out of the air and turns it into water.
I was trying to figure out if that was Sarah Veden
Go on.
Heft or whatever her name is.
Amazing. Thanks so much.
Cool.
Thank you. So when people tell me thank you, so thank you for your thanks. Thank you. That one's for thanking me again.
I think I said thank you for thanking
Thanking me.
him
Stop responding.
in a video and someone said it was like Witch Hat Atelier.
Herself out and give up.
Oh.
Peach, you're so mean. I was actually being very helpful, I have you know. Are you the same age as Riche and I? Are you? Looks like it. And what a town did you come here from? So it's you. You're the one that rumors about.
What?
What do you mean?
There are rumors already?
About an outsider who made use of forbidden magic.
God
Then
damn.
allow an apprentice
What?
with her mimicked.
But it just happened. Jeez. There's rumors get around quick.
Riche, Tatia, once you're finished helping with the morning
Riche and
chores, will you go
Tatia.
study in your room? I will explain everything.
I don't know how to spell their names, so I've
Looks
just
like a perfect fit.
written it phonetically for now.
I shall share with you the history of magic.
Oh, okay.
It was a simple, familiar tool, available to anyone and everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It was a constant source of conflict.
That makes sense. It's very
Mankind holds
dangerous.
The power to do anything is what they do. Many horrific spells were created.
Yeah. Oh my god.
A few good stole away humanity's memory of magic, letting it only be known to their disciples who were sworn to protect it.
Okay, interesting.
That pact. Since then,
That's so
people
cool.
have believed that only a chosen few can wield. If the true world would fall into chaos once again.
It makes a lot of sense.
That's why we've taken such care to preserve the secret.
Some good world
And why
building.
your story has traveled so quickly.
Ah. And why our stories traveled so quickly.
Brought all the
Banished upon the day of the pact.
Right.
Magic for hurting people.
Okay, so any magic that hurts people
Teach me,
is forbidden?
Normally, I tell my students not to rush themselves, but I fear it's too late for that. Any spell cast directly upon the human body is utterly prohibited.
Okay.
Age alteration,
Oh.
teleportation without the use of doors or conveyances,
Oh.
manipulating thoughts or emotions,
Even teleporting.
doing harm or healing them.
Or healing?
There's but one exception,
erasing people's memories.
Precisely.
Mm.
like carriages or lamps.
Uh-huh. That's really interesting. So you can't even heal
windows.
people. Oh, so is... Oh.
It's a lake.
Is this a
We were
teleportation?
surrounded by hills just a moment ago.
So you can't cast teleportation on
This is a window
yourself?
way. It links two round windows. bearing the same
Aha!
pattern. A copy instantly appears there
Ooh.
to ensure the knowledge within is never lost.
That's so cool.
Please take me there. I'll search non-stop till I find it.
Do they call it the Tower of Tomes? Is that what they said? It's treacherous to get there? Why is it so treacherous? Oh my god!
That's the librarian's trial.
Librarian.
The Tower of Tomes is guarded by 4 librarians, and only witches who overcome their trials are allowed to enter.
Right.
You're going to have to study.
Cool. I love this.
Truly filled me with happiness.
Aww.
Are the ones that bring happiness to people's lives.
Aww.
You'd rather learn about a gentler kind of magic.
Well, yeah, but she does have to save her mum.
Are you interested?
Of course, Master Qifrey.
This is so cool, man. The world building is great.
Apparently a god's not around.
Who's a god?
A god?
She's your new roommate. They're down the stairs in the back. Don't worry, the doors do lock.
That's my side of the desk.
Uh-oh. Oh. Hello.
I'm landing.
I'm sorry.
Okay, bitch. That's so cool. So do you have to bring your feet together to complete the drawing to launch you up? That's so cool.
A god, right?
Oh, right. Sorry to hear about your mother.
Thanks.
That's
But
very kind.
not a great way to say
You.
it.
She'll never be flesh and blood again, will she?
Oh my god.
By becoming a witch.
Oh.
This is what my life has been.
So-
Drawing casting seals till my fingers turn black.
So cool that they
Working and
draw the
working to pass the tests.
fingerprints.
So that you don't know the first thing about it. There's no way
Well,
an
yeah.
outsider like you will ever be
It's
aware.
her first day.
I have to at least try.
All right, then prove yourself. Your
It's
test
her first day.
Ah, Coco! Food time! Let's go! I could too. And this will be Coco's welcome party. Such fun. Master, where's the welcome party?
No time.
I'm eating in my room.
Choice, but I do wish she'd join us every once
Such
in
a
a while.
brat.
This area's vegetables are of superior quality as well.
Nice.
Thank you, Master. It was delicious.
Damn, they cleaned it out. The animation of this fucking show is so good. I was hoping it would be good, but this is like incredible quality. I know this show was in like production hang-ups for a while.
So I need to take tests of some kind.
I can
in
see
order to
why.
become an apprentice.
Do about what, exactly? And in any book. Trust me. It's best to learn by doing.
Yeah, they
So,
probably don't want to write down a ton of it
What
either.
are they?
tools for drawing magic.
Cool.
Just like the wand. It still scares me to hold this.
Yeah.
No, I'm ready to learn.
Good. Let's begin.
At least I feel like it would be hard to accidentally draw forbidden spells because they're so like complicated and big.
Shall we take a break?
A spell is composed of 3 elements. The sigil lies in the center.
Yep.
It's called the ring. The
Ring.
types of sigil are
This is like
fire,
blueprints.
water,
Fire,
Light.
water, light,
and wind.
and
They
wind.
determine what form the magic ultimately takes, as well as its size and direction.
Okay.
Memorizing all this is really taking it out of me.
That's great.
You explained it, that's what counts.
Yeah.
I'm going to try drawing one now.
Good for you, that's the spirit.
Did you draw a really small one? Oh,
Throw it away.
you gotta learn from it.
Even worthy of your attention. It's sloppy. And the lines are all wobbly and it's a great big mess.
Of course it is.
Yeah, it's your first
only
one.
Just learned. That end. Here's something you may want to look at. See this spot? Your
Ah,
ring
you
doesn't
didn't-
fully connect.
You didn't fill it up.
Unless the
Yeah.
circle is complete, the spell won't activate. Don't you worry. You'll be running wild in no time at all. Connect the lines and activate the spell.
What kind of spell is this? It's water. It did look like water. Oh. Poor Agot.
Sorry, it was an accident. I didn't mean to.
Oh no.
So sorry. Let me dry it off.
Dry it off with magic.
Apologies, Agat.
There's wind
You're
magic.
right.
I'm really not bothered in the least.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Ah,
You did the
here's the
direction.
problem.
you extended one of the lines to point it in that direction.
Yes, she should be in very good hands with you.
You leaving?
While I'm gone, do look after her, won't you, Agate?
But
I will, of course.
you're so much of a nicer teacher.
One may learn much indeed from that. Watch her closely and take it all in.
Okay.
I told you to prove yourself, and I intend to make you. As
Okay.
of now, the cushy little lessons are over, and your
She's
test has begun.
barely had any cushy little lessons. She had one. She's really been thrown into the deep end. Cool art, man. Cool. Is that how they end an episode? That's so inspired. Okay, ED. Trying to see if I know the artist. The animation of her clothing there is so good. I like this. I like the simple, just acoustic guitar. Nakamura Hark. I don't think I know her, but I really like this song. Oh my gosh. So good. Holy shit, that was Witch Hat Atelier episodes 1 and 2. Wow. I mean, what an incredible first 2 episodes. I have been spoiled this week with the new One Piece episode, and then Akane Banashi, Demons of the Shadow Realm, and this all in the same week. Holy shit, man. And this one, like, out of all of that, this one might have been my favorite. I mean, you know, One Piece has a special place in my heart, so One Piece might have been my favorite. But this is like in terms of the first episodes, this might have been my favorite one. This was incredible. Absolutely incredible. I like, this is what I was hoping for when I heard about Witch Hat Atelier, and like I had seen the art for it and the style, and heard the good things. I was like, man, when it gets an adaptation, I hope it's like really gorgeous and whatever. This fucking was beyond my expectations, and I already had high expectations. So I'm so impressed by what I saw here. We had 2 episodes. I was crying in the 2 episodes. I'm so attached to the character. I'm really interested in the world. Is this only going to be a 13 episode season? We have to find out right now, because like I'm imagining it is. There's no way they're doing a 2 core for this right now, are they? Because I would be overjoyed if it was 2 core, but there's no way. Witch Hat Atelier, so I click started watching, so that shows me how many episodes there are. There are 13 episodes. Okay, that's fair enough. I knew there had to be. It was very unlikely this was going to be a 2 core show, but I was hoping, because I think Demons of the Shadow Realm, I gotta remember to call it Demons of the Shadow Realm, is 25 episodes, I think. So it's like there's a part of me that was really hoping for Witch Hat Atelier to follow suit. The thing about this is, like, watching this episode and thinking, like, seeing how gorgeous it was makes me think that this show is not going to come out very often. This show, like, we're going to watch a beautiful season and then wait years and years for the next installment. But it might be worth it. It might be worth it, because this was like so good. Yeah, I'm loving everything about it so far. I think the character work is great. You know, it's like, it's early, you know. I think the character work is going to become more clear how good it is once we get further in. But I think, like, they instantly have made the characters unique and likable enough. And, like, the characters that are supposed to be likable are very likable. Like, Qifrey, that's his name, right? Qifrey, is, like, incredibly likable. And, like, what a cool character. And Coco, I mean, I love Coco. I loved her from the second we saw her on screen, but yeah, like, I'm very attached to her. I wanna see her succeed really badly. And then the friends. Now let me just get up on my other monitor, because I have the dub cast on my other monitor, so that will also help with me having the names of the characters. So Agot is spelled with 2 T's. I didn't spell it with 2 T's. And also, Agot is Maddie Morris. That's interesting. I thought that Riche, I thought that might have been Maddie Morris, but because we barely heard her speak, I think. Because Tetia, I think, is Sarah Vieden Heft. No, I think Tetia is the pink haired one, unless I'm wrong. Tetia. Yeah. Tetia is the pink haired one. So that's Sarah Vieden Heft. I thought I could hear a little bit of her voice in Tetia, but she's doing like an accent that I haven't heard from her. Although, to be fair, really most of what I think of with Sarah Vieden Heft is Power from Chainsaw Man. But I've been playing Octopath Traveler 2 recently, and I think Sarah Vieden Heft is the apothecary in that game. So I've been hearing her in that. I gotta re-listen to Agot now that I realize that Agot is Maddie Morris, because I wasn't even clocking that was her. Hold on.
More importantly, I told you to prove yourself.
I don't think I've ever heard Maddie Morris sound like that. I mean, she's doing a British accent. I feel like, Maddie Morris, I feel like she often plays the more cute characters. So I guess I haven't really heard her do this sort of like strict, like, I mean, she's Miko Ino in Kaguya-sama, but Miko Ino is a very strict character, but they lean into her cuteness in being strict, that's a big part of her character. So yeah, really cool though. Like, now that I know that's Maddie Morris, I'm gonna be listening out for her even more. But yeah, I mean, these are all very likable characters. Stephanie Young was Coco's mom. That's interesting. So Nico Robin was Coco's mom. Anyway, so I need to write down the spelling. So Tatia is spelled. Oh, it's Tetia. Tetia. I'm just gonna write pink hair. And then we have Riche. Riche is Richeh. Okay. So yeah, I like those characters so far. We need to like see more about them and learn about these characters and see what, like, how this ends up progressing, because I don't know what to expect from the show. We already started with this whole idea of like, okay, to be able to get the secrets that we want to get, like, we have to probably go to that Tower of Tomes or whatever. So there are 4 librarians at the Tower of Tomes, but they're only going to let you into there if you like pass the 4 tests or whatever you have to pass. So it makes sense that this is going to be like her learning about magic so she can pass the exam, so that she can become a good enough witch to be able to be allowed into the Tower of Tomes and get the answers to the forbidden magic to be able to save her mother, right? Like, I can see sort of what they're setting up, but generally, like, that's the conceit of the show. There's generally a lot more to it, Frieren is about them going to heaven, them traveling through the path to go to heaven, right? But along the way, there's different shit happening. They get caught up in certain things, and I mean, like, I'm watching Naruto right now. Like, in Naruto, you have the Chunin exams that I'm watching right now, but the Chunin exams, like, right, they're doing an exam to try to become Chunin in the show, but at the same time, there's like actual villains and stuff in the exam that the examiners didn't prepare for or whatever. So it's not only are we doing the Chunin exam, but we're also setting up these major enemies, and they're actually in real danger and blah 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 blah, right? So like, what they're setting up isn't necessarily what the storyline's going to be. So with Witch Hat Atelier, like, I wonder, is she going to be preparing for learning magic and exams, but then are they going to be major villain threats, or is the show going to be, more heavily focused on the learning side of things rather than like leaning into, but like, oh man, the idea of forbidden magic in this show is so interesting. Like, I love it when you watch a first episode, or a first 2 episodes in this case, and they they give you lore that makes me go, oh, this gives me questions about this world. This makes me like really invested in seeing how this world has developed. Because the idea of forbidden magic, like originally they were like, okay, forbidden magic, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. Forbidden magic, there are some spells that they shouldn't cast, right? We've seen that in magic stuff before. And then he says later that forbidden magic, you know, aka like stuff that is gonna harm someone, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. So you're allowed to cast peaceful magic as much as you want, but things that cause harm on people is forbidden magic. And then later they go into it even further and say, if you use magic on a person's body, that is forbidden magic. And they went and like, so it's not only if you injure someone, but also if you teleport someone, if you heal someone, if you make someone fly through the air, you know, like all of that stuff is forbidden magic unless you use those spells on objects. And that's really, really interesting. So like that's why to fly around they have those seals on their shoes, and it looks like they like, if I was understanding correctly, it looks like they have the circles drawn on their shoes when they're put together, and then they bring them apart. So like if they ever stand with their feet together like that again, they start to float. Really cool idea. Like really, really cool. Because like I could see you like, first of all, you have to like learn to control that well, and you have to like learn to fly while holding your feet together like that, which is really cool. But at the same time, it makes a lot of sense. Then you can like control it as much as you need to by like bringing your feet together and closing them again. That's really, really clever. And I'm sure there's like a lot of ways that you can do that. I mean, like he activated the water thing, I think, by like opening it up or something. So I'm sure like you just, you know, do that and it like completes the seal. Like however you want to do it. All of these things are probably like you do something and it completes the seal and then it activates the magic. So like we're gonna see some creative shit with that. But like, yeah, they have, it seems like they have the capability to do magic in a way that makes them just fly, and they could just like make themselves fly, but it's forbidden. Like they have their rules in place to like forbid the use of magic on a person's body, I imagine, because it's more trouble than it's worth, or at least that's the view of the people who were in charge of the Witches Association or whatever. Is like it's a slippery slope. If you start to allow people to simply fly or teleport themselves, then who's to say you're not going to allow people to heal? And if you're going to heal, who's to say you're not allowing people to do something that might cause harm to someone, you know? Like, if the healing magic, for example, if I like broke my bone and it was facing the wrong way or whatever, using healing magic to crack it back in place does heal me, but it also probably hurts a lot. I'd probably go, ah, or whatever. So like, at that point, healing magic and harmful magic, you know, you harm the person to heal them. So like, then you start to go like, well, what if, you know, I just did this and technically I'm healing them, you know? So like, maybe they're just like, just to make it very simple, you can't use magic on a person. That's it, you know, like we're just banning that completely. And I mean, as we go through this series, I'm sure we're going to learn a lot more about how this magic system works and how it interacts with society. But like immediately I was very invested, and just the idea of like magic being drawing makes a lot of sense, because like I immediately was like, yeah, if I was doing it, like I'm not a great artist, and so like, yeah, if I'm trying, like right now on my book I'm trying to like sort of draw what might be a spell, right? And like, so mine, you know, it's got a wonky circle. The lines aren't all straight. One of them I had to go over again, you know, like obviously that was my first try and I wasn't like, I kind of did it quickly, but still like it's tough, you know? And the idea of like the neater and the more perfect your stuff was, the better. That, you know who would be overpowered? That guy in that YouTube video who's like a professor or whatever, and he just like draws the best circles in the world, and he just limps up his arm and then does like a perfect circle on the whiteboard. That guy would be overpowered. It'd be really funny if you had, in the same way that the Fate series or whatever has like real figures in the like that you are as the heroes and the villains or whatever. You have actually like, you know, King Arthur or whatever, Medusa. It'd be funny if in Witch Hat Atelier it's like, oh my god, it's that guy from the YouTube video who draws the perfect circles. He's the BBEG. He's a major villain. But I think it's like a really clever idea, and I like the idea of a magic system that uses just ink and paper. Like, that makes a lot of sense. And I can immediately see like how, you know, like it felt pretty intuitive when I was watching. Like when she drew the sigil, I was like, that looks like a water spell, and then water came out and it shot in one direction, and I was like, oh, she probably like drew it so that the directionality was in a certain way, and we saw it, and sure enough, like the line was longer on one side. So it's like it feels like it's not just like gibberish that they're drawing. Like the writer has clearly come up with ways that that it feels like each part of the sigil, the sign, and the ring, like they all have a purpose. So I like that a lot. It reminds me of Blue Period. Blue Period's an artist show. That's not what I'm thinking of. Blueprints. The video game Blueprints. They have sort of sigil signs and rings and stuff in some of their puzzles. And I didn't complete all of those puzzles because I'm dumb. So yeah, that is so interesting. The thank you for thanking me scene with Tetia. I think I did like a video at some point. Oh, it was when I was playing Dispatch, and at some point Invisigal like thanks Robert or whatever, and I was crying at the time because I was very emotional with that game, and I said like, thank you for thanking him, you know, or thank you for I think I said thank you for thanking me because I was putting my mind in Robert's body. And so yeah, I think I said that, and then I think I got a comment that was like something about Witch Hat Atelier. I think, unless it was something else, but maybe it was Witch Hat Atelier. Let me see if I can find it. Because like then I was watching this and I was like, oh, is this what they meant? This scene here? Let me find. Okay, yeah, there you go. So Embra Frost 6044 wrote, thank you for thanking me. You sound like Tetia from Witch Hat Atelier, lol. Like, yeah, that's it's really funny. I now get that reference. That comment stuck with me for long enough that I remembered it by the time I was watching that scene. So when she was going, thank you for thanking me, yeah, it was very funny. Yeah, man, I've been talking a lot about the second episode because I watched that more recently, but the first episode was so incredible as well. I loved the scene where she actually like draws the forbidden spell or whatever is such a gorgeous scene and also so emotional. But they did a great job at having that the atmosphere, you know, like where it felt very serious. We were seeing Qifrey like be serious properly for the first time, and save her, and it was really sad seeing Coco like fight Qifrey to try to like just get to her mum, even though there was nothing she could do. Like she just didn't want to leave her alone there. And like later in was it episode 1 or episode 2? I think it was episode 2, where like they first arrive at the atelier and Coco's like really sad and Qifrey's like, what's wrong? And she goes like, I promised my mum I wouldn't leave her alone, and now I've left her alone. Like, that's so sad. I thought when we had that scene of like, I thought you were gonna ask them to take you away so you could become a witch, like, and you would leave me alone. Like, I watched that and I was like, fuck, man. Now I don't want the series to happen because I want, like, I do because I want Coco to have her dreams to be able to become a witch or whatever, but I don't because because that's such a sad thing, is like leaving your mother. Although, like, I also think, you know, maybe a mother shouldn't say that to her daughter. Like, you know, you're putting a lot of weight on your daughter's shoulders by saying that, by saying like, you have to never leave me. otherwise I'll be lonely and I'll fucking I'll end my own life. Like it's a really sad thing to put on your daughter's shoulders, because you might be holding her back from being able to follow the life that she wants to live, you know. But I know that wasn't her intention. She's just like, she just loves her daughter so much and doesn't want her to go away, and would feel lonely if her daughter went away. But yeah, like that was a really sad scene to me, because I knew that at some point she was going to be going away. I did not think that it was going to be because she was petrified. What I thought was going to happen is we were going to have a character arc where Qifrey like sees the potential and is like, I want you to come become a witch, and then Coco turns it down. Like, okay, here's the scene I imagined, right? So the scene is in the it's in their house, right? Qifrey has come back because he's discovered something about Coco and is like, she needs to be a witch. Comes back to the house. Qifrey and Coco are in the room, in her room, Coco's room, alone, right? They're speaking. Qifrey's like, you have a lot of potential in you. I think you should come join us at this, you know, Witch Academy or whatever, right? So come join us. You have a lot of potential, and I can guarantee you can become a witch. It's what you've always dreamed of. And then Coco like thinks about it and she tears up and she says like, I wish I could say yes, but I can't. I can't leave my mother here. I love her too much. She's done so much for me. Like, blah, blah, blah. You know, she says that whole thing. And then we cut to like outside the room and we see the mother is like leading outside the door and she's listening in. And she starts to cry, and then the next morning, like the mother is like accepts, like, I want my daughter to be happy, so she's like, go, you know, blah blah blah, do what you need to do, and encourages her with a nice gesture or whatever, and you know, then like we can as viewers feel good about it, because the mother will be like giving her blessing, and she realizes she's actually happier to see her daughter be happy, rather than you know, seeing her daughter be with her and not be able to follow her dreams but have someone's company, you know. So like that's what I thought was going to happen. I sort of, as you can see, I sort of had the entire scenes in my head of what I thought was going to happen. But nope, she just fucking crystallized her mother, and now she basically has to leave to save her mother. So yeah, really sad, really sad. Anyway, is there anything else I wanna talk about in this episode? I'm just gonna like look through all of the notes. No, I don't think so. I think that's it. What an incredible set of episodes. We're going to continue watching this show. I love this show so much. So make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I will see you next time. Goodbye.